Back in Germany, back at Alteschulering with the new season of FM1 fit with new drivers and an interesting pair coming towards the top step. Nizam Faham, fresh from the Ender Dragon team, drops the option of continuing it for the choice of the sought-after purple and yellow jersey. Another person switching teams this season is unironically Major Shoe, the previous LeBron James driver craving his season 5 days, returning to a enhancer, hoping to give it some luck throughout this season. However, the calmness did not last as the new season starts new regulations and new rules. Some of the drivers testing this out was the season 6 champion Joshua Williams and his rival Doppelganger. Both drivers finding the pitting system to be improved, but almost colliding with each other on exit. It didn't take long though before a collision did happen. Doppelganger running towards turn 1 came close to trouble again, but this time with the dark oak boat of Nizam Faham after Nizam made a mistake into turn 2. They eventually collided in the hairpin, forcing Joshua Williams to go wide, taking avoiding action to avoid the chaos ahead. It didn't stop there either. Later in the session, the two drivers from Panipui and LeBron James collided again, however this time occurring in the turn 6 double hairpin complex. Both going on the inside to gain some speed, but instead finding each other. The rivalry between the drivers continuing to the pits as well, after they had to pit to fix their boat. Both the drivers were racing each other to see who got ahead by the exit.
Yeah, boy!
After the chaos, however, Nizam Faham started to pick a fight with his own teammate Joshua Williams, taking their fight side by side to the last few corners of the lap. Soon though, a different fight started, this time between Joshua Williams and Doppelganger, lasting around 2 laps with both drivers not letting each other any ground on the track. All the commotion, the A-Enhancer driver Major Shoe was finding some valuable time on the track to test out on his racing line. The ex-LeBron James driver testing out many lines in both dry and wet conditions, however came to trouble on one of his practice laps. As he turned into turn 1, he found his old teammate Joshua Williams side by side with him, starting what seemed to be a fight. However, by turn 3, Joshua Williams had already gained enough distance and made a gap from Major Shoe. All was not lost, however, as the Henser driver cleaned up his laps before the session ended and qualified himself for P2 in the practice race. As the session rounded off, the drivers found themselves in positions ready to start the practice race, with Nizam Faham taking pole position, Doppelganger in P3, and Joshua Williams in P4.